everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder. Well, today we are again in Shenandoah National Park. This is the last week of October and we are here enjoying the fall colors. We got lucky. I made a reservation 1st of August to get us a reservation in one of the campgrounds here at the end of the season, the fall season, before the campgrounds closed for the year. And I was really lucky. It was like one of the last camping spots left that I was able to snag a spot for us. So we're here today enjoying the fall colors, and we're going to take you guys along with us, and we hope you enjoy it. So this is our lunch today, and I'm going to turn you guys around and show you our absolutely gorgeous lunch spot. You see the fall colors are out pretty good right now. It's beautiful. So we are at one of the overlooks here on the Skyline Drive, just enjoying our lunch. I just did a little video to show you guys what we're having. But we always like to stop somewhere nice along the way and have our lunch. So that's what we're doing, enjoying the fall colors. So we are heading up to the Big Meadows area. We have managed to secure a campsite. We made the reservation about the 1st of August. So we're going to be able to enjoy these beautiful fall colors here at the end of October and before the campgrounds in the Shenandoah or the Skyline Drive area close. So we're excited about it. We're heading up there now. And as you can see, the fall colors are just spectacular. So we're going to be able to enjoy this to the fullest extent that we can this year. Everybody. So we just finished setting up, so we're sitting down now. We typically get everything set up and then we sit and we have a beverage.
Tang.
Yeah, Tang, something like that. Kool-Aid. Yeah. Anyway, the weather today, it's been weird. Last week we started checking the weather reports and they were talking about these all-out rain all day for the days that we had planned to be here, and we were like, okay, well, we're just going to make the best of it. We're going to go. If it rains, it rains. Well, we got here today and it was absolutely beautiful. The sun was out.
75?
Yeah, I mean, it's just gorgeous day. Couldn't have asked for a nicer day. Although we do have bad weather that's supposedly rolling in. We're going to have a couple of hours of thunderstorms possibly, so we're okay with that.
We got some books.
Yeah, we have books to read, and hopefully tomorrow it's supposed to clear out. It's supposed to be another beautiful day, very windy. We're expecting like 35-mile-an-hour winds tonight, so it's not terrible. We've been through it before here in Shenandoah.
Yeah.
In a tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have enough body weight that we kept the tent in place.
But that was part of the experience.
Yeah.
That's what made it really cool.
Yeah.
That night was the wind.
Oh, it was just incredible. It was like that for an entire day, though, when we were here one time in May, I believe it was, in the spring. Anyway, thought we would share this with you guys, and we will continue to take some video of the campsite and what we're doing and share it with you. So we are at our campsite, and we really like it. Okay, so we got lucky and we got on the E-loop here in Big Meadows, which is hard to do. It's usually booked up, and especially in October, so we feel pretty lucky. Anyhow, we're trying out our clam. We just got this, got a really good deal on it. And as you can see, if any of you out there are familiar with the clams, we have 3 of the panels for privacy. which those can come off and on. This is like the easiest pop-up tent ever. I could probably do it by myself if I had to, but yeah. Anyway, we've got that set up. Got our chairs in the fire. We're ready to go. And Shannon's going to show you. We are sitting right on the AT. We are so excited about this. You can see this is the trail right from our campsite. She's going to point out the blaze. But you can see there's the blaze. But it runs, yeah, it runs down here in front of the E-loop of Big Meadows Campground. So tomorrow, that's what we're going to do. If the weather holds out, I don't know. We're going to wait and see what the weather's going to do. But yeah, cool. So this is the week of Halloween. Halloween is, it's coming Saturday? Is that
Sunday.
correct? Sunday, okay.
Yeah.
So we are in the week of Halloween. And Shannon and I found something special for ourselves since we are too old to trick or treat anymore. I mean, can you believe it? Anyway, we found this at the store, this Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn.
What?
We were like, oh my God.
We love Werther's.
Yes, we like popcorn. So, anyhow, that's our Halloween treat. Let you know how it turns out. You gonna open that up? Yep.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good. Looks like adult Cracker Jacks.
Oh, I love adult Cracker Jacks. Okay, here we go.
It is 0 calories, 0 everything.
Yeah.
Not really.
Non-dairy, GMO,
Oh my god. That's unfortunate.
free range, grass-fed. Good
And
stuff.
good.
Yep,
Mhm.
very
Oh, wow.
good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't share this with anybody. As a matter of fact, Shannon doesn't get any. See this a lot in Big Meadows? These deer roam around here. And don't worry too much about the people. But every time we come here, they just kind of mosey about and eat. I don't seem to be too deterred by me or anybody else. So tonight what we're doing for dinner is I made a salad at home. That's the salad. I've got paper towels wrapped around it because I had washed the lettuce and it was still a little bit wet. Anyway, yeah. Anyhow, the other thing is we have these little sliders. Now I have made these. We had a cookout at the house. And we had so many of these left over, I just wrapped them up individually and we put them in the freezer at home. And we brought 2 of those out and we're just going to kind of steam them. So we're going to set them in this spoon right here, set them in the pot and just kind of warm them up.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean we've done that before with warming up sausage biscuits and I think
The egg
casserole
casserole,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, and it worked out great, so that's what we're going to try tonight. So anyhow, yeah, we've got the burgers. You can see them. They're just the sliders. And we're just setting them down in this great big ladle. And then we'll be setting them down in the pot just to warm them up. That's all we need. And then, like I said, I made this salad. So I have it wrapped up in some paper towels right now to keep it from... I was afraid that when we put it in the cooler with the ice that it might freeze. So I wrapped these paper towels around it to kind of absorb the moisture.
I didn't even think about that.
And that seemed to work. I have no issues with it. But it's just romaine and I put some fresh cauliflower and some cucumber and those tomatoes. Nothing fancy. Got some croutons, some Parmesan, and Italian dressing.
We had to go quick tonight because
Because we are expecting a storm here anytime. So we thought, well, we better get dinner going if we want to eat.
and it's definitely
It needs to be a
cooling
quick
down.
Dinner, so yeah, we noticed the temperature's dropping, wind's picking up, so it's coming.
We're still happy though.
Okay, so the water has started to boil and steam. So we put the burgers down in, as you can see, and we're just going to steam them till they get warm. And I'll have to kind of keep an eye to make sure that the buns don't get soggy. But that's how we're going to do it. So I've put together our salads, and we are waiting on the hamburger patties to warm up a little bit, and then we're going to get ready to eat. So anyway, we did notice that the buns were getting a tad soggy, so we took them out and took the buns off. One of these has cheese on it. And we're just gonna warm up the meat, the patties, and see how that works out. All right, so we have finished steaming our burgers. It looks pretty good, huh? A salad and a burger. Anyhow, we we had to get a little bit creative. There's mine. We had to get a little bit creative on our meal tonight. I had another meal plan, but it didn't work out. Anyway, we were curious if you guys have ideas that things that you do when you're camping. What kind of microwave meals do you do, and how do you prepare your meals? Or if you have these kinds of situations where you're just warming things up.
I mean, we had a fire.
Yeah, we had a fire. We could have done it over the fire, but we don't like using those grates that come in the campground.
We were afraid that the weather wasn't going to permit the time that we needed for the whole fire.
Right, which we're kind of chasing a storm's getting ready to hit here, so we're going to eat real quick, hopefully before this storm lands on us. But we were just curious if you guys have
the no-cook method.
Yeah, no-cook method, or an easy cooking methods or cooking recipes that you have. We would be very interested, because we were always trying to come up with different things that are easy. We try to make our meals simple. So anyhow, we're going to eat now. So we are going for a little walk. This is our tea walk. We always have hot tea after we eat or before we go to bed at night. So we're going on our tea walk. But we're going to show you some beautiful views.
Can you just turn?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
They're behind us?
yeah, right behind us. I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see it better, but God, we have some pretty views here. So as you can see, now these sites are empty, but these are what is called Loop E here in Big Meadows, and this is a pretty sought after area to camp in because it sits right here on the edge of the mountain, and you can see across the mountain across from here. So a lot of people like to camp in this area for that reason. But I think we have the best site here so far. I really like our site. As you can see, people are enjoying the day, even though it's getting ready to rain. It's okay. Oh, it's two of them. Just to give you an idea, there's our clam. And I'm standing about 10 feet behind the van. This is right behind our campsite. Good morning, everybody, from Shenandoah National Park. As you can see, the sun is starting to come up over the horizon. Very cool. And of course, again, we're camping on the E Loop in Big Meadows, which is right on the edge of the mountain. So we get somewhat of a view of the sunrise. And anyhow, so rained all night long. We were in a storm, but it's cleared up today. It's windy. And we are preparing our coffee, our morning coffee. And just sitting and enjoying a warm fire this morning. So as you can see, that's the trail right there, or the path.
And I'm standing on the AT.
Yes, so that's how close we were. And this is the AT right here. So tonight, for dinner, Shannon and I decided to treat ourselves because it's the end of camping season in Shenandoah for us. We'll still be camping, I think, but so tonight we decided we were going to do shish kebabs.
So we are tired of hearing or smelling other people's steaks.
Yeah. we would be either out camping or near a campsite, or we were hiking and we would smell people cooking steak, and it was just like, oh man, it smells so good. Well, as everybody knows, steak is extremely expensive, so we don't buy it very often. It's pretty rare and a special occasion for us. So anyhow, we were doing shish kebabs. I have a ribeye steak that I'm going to be cutting up and marinating in some Italian dressing. And we have some mushrooms, tomatoes, some zucchini, and I'm going to try putting some potatoes on there too and see how that turns out for us. Anyhow, just real simple, nothing fancy. But anyhow, once I get them all together, I'll share it with you. Yeah, looking really, really good. Yum, 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 yum. Good morning, everybody. Shannon and I are on our way home from Shenandoah National Park. It's about 7 in the morning, and you can see it's
37
still dark.
degrees.
37. It's pretty darn cold outside. Very windy, so it made it even colder. A little bit of rain. Look, there's the bunny. Anyhow, very foggy. It's sucked in, so
much for the sunrise.
Yeah, we are not going to see a sunrise this morning. What we were hoping to do is to go out to Big Meadows and just park and watch the sun come up this morning, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we're going to slowly head home.
Check back in if we can.
Yep. So anyhow, thought we'd share. So anyhow, as you can see, this is the Big Meadows field. This is in front of the campground in the store up at the top of the mountain.
This is where we were hoping to catch the sunrise.
And as you can see, it is just a huge cloud.
I'll throw up a picture of the last sunrise that we caught here so you can see what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And that's what we were hoping to catch again.
Well, so anyway, that's not going to happen today, so we're just going to move on. All right, here we go.
This is one of the first visible or pull-offs with visibility. And you can see the cloud just coming in. You get a little bit of break over there. So it's about 7:45 now, and we're still heading down the mountain. And the weather is starting to clear up. You can see the sun peeking through. The wind though is just incredible. we stopped at one of the overlooks and it just knocked the van all over the place. So we are just at the tunnel area on the Skyline Drive. We're getting ready to go through the tunnel, but you can hear the wind.